And then the lineup dropping now, which
I
is
know.
crazy.
Today, right?
It dropped today.
Yeah. They were talking about it at work all day.
What do you think about the lineup? What's your first thoughts on the Coachella
My
2025
first
lineup?
thoughts, like, I got excited because I told myself I need to go. I've never been, so I need to go. And then seeing that it's actually artists that I like, I'm going. I want to see Post Malone. I want to see Travis Scott. I know the lineup has, I think, Megan Thee Stallion. It has Big X. It has a pretty good amount of artists that I want to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lady Gaga, Missy Elliott,
Oh yeah, Missy Elliott. I think Mills was talking about Missy
Green
Elliott.
Day, Charlie XCX,
Green Day.
Post Malone.
See, I wouldn't mind seeing Green Day.
Like overall, any genre you like, they have artists for every genre.
Yeah.
Like must see artists that I see. Well, of course, Travis Scott. Like
Yeah, I mean,
it said designing the desert, bro. He's gonna take over the desert. There's rumors, or he posted something about Cactus Jack. He's gonna bring them like Don Toliver and Sheck West.
oh shit.
He's gonna do something with them. And then also on the lineup is Ty Dolla $ign.
Yep.
So Ty Dolla $ign just dropped those 2 albums with Kanye, and Travis Scott has produced a bunch of shit with Kanye. So Kanye is gonna be at Coachella no matter what. That's must fuck.
See that just makes me more excited.
That's always every time Coachella drops, I always find a way to like, how can Kanye make it to the line to the fuck as a guest performer?
I mean, that sounds like a perfect way to make it.
Yeah, like he's literally touring with Ty Dolla $ign all over with Vultures. That was this year.
Dang, I didn't even know that.
Vultures was in February, bro, or some shit. Like,
shit.
It feels like it was so long ago, but like the internet is so much information now.
Hell yeah.
So much happens in like a month, and it's like, what?
Bruh.
Like a song could be like the Kendrick fucking They Not Like Us takes over the internet for like 2 months, 3 months. Then it's like, okay, that's over. But it was like the hottest thing of all time, breaking records, and then next thing. Then there was the elections, and then at the elections is this, and this, and
the attention just jumps to different places. But I'm excited just in case Kanye goes, because musically I've always looked up to him as a producer.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He's my favorite artist of all time. So I'm always like, Kanye. But yeah, now I'm excited for the lineup. Lady Gaga's gonna be badass. She's a great performer.
Sure.
She's like like if you think of a performer, she does like piano, she sings, she plays guitar. She's gonna do crazy dance sequences. I don't know her new music or nothing, but at least from her old music, she's got a lot of classics. And then she took a break from music because she went into acting. She won an Oscar for a movie. So there's everyone.
I know she was on the Joker too, right?
Yeah, she was on the Joker.
Yeah,
too.
I never seen it.
I heard the movie flopped, and it was
that's why
one
I never
of the worst
seen it.
movies. I never saw it either.
I love the first one, so I didn't want to ruin the second one. So I was like, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I watched the first one too.
First one was crazy. It was good.
First one was so good, and I was like, how can you ruin that? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know how the movie goes. I mean, I haven't seen it.
Well, I heard that it's like a musical.
Yeah,
like
I
it
like
completely
musicals
went
too.
off like the Joker thing. And
Do you
went
like
into a
musicals?
musical. Sometimes. Like I'd be watching like Family Guy, and if sometimes they bust out into a musical out of nowhere, and I'm like, I'm done. That's off. Yeah. Like that's my cue. I'm out of here. But some musicals, like if I'm going for that reason,
of course, you gotta get the mindset.
But like just random, nah, I'm good. I don't really like musicals like that.
I like a few musicals. I went to see The Book of Mormon because it was the guys from South Park.
Oh shit! Okay.
The guys from South Park, they made a musical and it's called The Book of Mormon. They make fun of all religions, but they use the Book of Mormon as like the Mormon religion as the primary focus. But they also make fun of other, like how the premise of this is like 2 missionaries. You know, like they send people to different states or countries. Yeah. There's 2 dudes that they send them to Africa to try to recruit like this village and shit to join the Mormon religion. Yeah. So that's the whole musical. It's like funny skit. And then they talk about all kinds of stuff. But we went to the Pantages Theater in LA, like an actual theater.
Okay.
So we got to see an actual play. It was my first time. I was like, what the fuck? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
I will say I do like musicals because I did see, we were in New York and we saw Wicked.
Oh, how was Wicked?
That was fire. Yeah. And the movie dropping, like we want to watch the movie
I want to see the movie too.
So
hit us up. Let's do it. We'll watch
I'm
it.
down. Yeah.
We watched
We can
Wicked. We watched it in San Diego. The play.
The play? Oh, okay.
It was
It's probably like the same thing.
Yeah, but New
Yeah.
York's the better one.
Yeah,
But
it was on a Broadway. Like, I was actually surprised. Like, I'm glad my uncle convinced us.
When do you guys go to New York? Recently?
That was last year, so 2023. When did we go? Like March? I think it was like 2022. But yeah, it was crazy. New York is just crazy in general, but going to a play on Broadway was even more crazy.
Yeah, just
because I didn't expect any of that.
Oh, you didn't go with that intent?
No, we weren't gonna go to the play, and then we ended up going, and I was like, dude, I'm glad I went. Cause
musicals are cool if you go to the intention to watch a musical. If you're gonna, but that's what people were mad about the Jokers, because they're like, oh, we're gonna see the Joker just the same as the first one. Is like a psychological like thing.
Yeah, because she's supposed to be Harley Quinn, right?
Yeah, she's supposed to be Harley Quinn.
I wonder how like she actually played the character. Kind of want to see how that goes.
So remember we were talking before we started filming about the official Latino Film Festival.
Yeah.
So at the Envision, they had so we were doing all the videos for that festival. We were doing photos and videos, covering the event for them.
Yeah.
And there was a few selections that they played at the Palm Springs movie theater. So they had two showings, two theater rooms, and they were showing some of the movies, like, and then the actors would be there or whatever.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I got like an hour until. Sometimes it was just too many movies, so I would just go outside and wait until the movie was over. Then I'll go record the speaking panel, like the director talking about what happened. And then I went in to see the Joker 2.
Oh shit!
But I only saw 10 minutes, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I walked in, and there was like, the Joker was like in the back of a car, all like either hurt or shot or something. He was all delirious, and he got out of the car once they stopped, and he was running around, and it was like chaos in the city. But I didn't know what was going on, and the whole sequence that I saw didn't have a song. It was just him talking to some characters and shit. But then I walked out, so I didn't see. I saw a little bit of Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, but that's just 5-10 minutes is what I saw. But overall, people didn't like it.
Yeah, a lot of people were telling me it wasn't that good. But what you described sounded cool.
It sounded cool. I mean, visually looked cool. But maybe we go to the intention to watch the movie like, oh, it's a musical. Let's try to enjoy it, I don't know.
Maybe I'll watch it one day. We'll see how it goes.
Well, it should probably hit streaming soon. So I'll watch it on streaming. Yeah. At the house, just washing dishes, just put background noise and shit.
Real quick.
But so anyway, Coachella, she's gonna be badass. So she's so opening the festival. She made a post that she's been wanting to come back to music. It was a perfect moment. And that she's gonna do something crazy. I don't know what, but she's gonna deliver on some like a great performance. So I'm excited for that one. She got to play at Coachella 2017, but she was replacing Beyonce because Beyonce was pregnant. So when the lineup dropped, Beyonce was in the 2017 lineup, and then like a month later, and it announced that she was pregnant, so she dropped out because she didn't want to perform like pregnant. So then they replaced her with Lady Gaga with it like 3 months in advance or something. So Lady Gaga, like, she did a badass performance, but it didn't give her like enough time to plan what she really wanted. So now she's got 5-6 months to plan that show. Like, that show's gonna be crazy, bro. And Coachella has the best sets because they're live streaming on YouTube, and like a lot of the budget that they give them, it's for them to use on their performance, to bring special guests, to have crazy sets. Like last year, Doja Cat had like a T-Rex. I don't know if you guys saw the stream.
No, I mean, I seen a little bit of it, but I didn't see like the T-Rex.
She had a T-Rex. She had like, it was people like manning a giant T-Rex, and they were like wearing black so you wouldn't see the guys. But it was like a giant T-Rex on stage, bro. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, these people get super creative, bro.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, like, when you go to Coachella and you're at the main stage, where do you stand to get like a good view?
So I've seen artists from a lot of different angles, but the best is like they have this production in the center, not like up front. Like if you try to be in the front, it's a great view, but you gotta really camp it out and like struggle.
I feel like you'll get squished.
You don't want to struggle. So there's a section behind that where they have the guys that are running the show, like the audio guys and the visual people, is the production. So right in front of that to me is the best view. Okay. Because it's not too close, so you still see the artist. It's a little far, but you see the artist and you see the giant screens because they make the shows kind of like it's like the screens add to what's going on in the center.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes you see the close up of the artist's face, and then you see the artist right there dancing and shit. You see the close ups over here, but then like all that shit streamed on YouTube. So the way they move the cameras is like a movie, bro. It's like
Oh yeah.
like almost like a musical. It's like a
I'll be
musical.
watching it all on YouTube.
It's like a musical, bro. So the camera work is crazy. So the best view is in the center, in the center middle. You do have to go like maybe depending on who's playing, but like at least an hour before the main headliner. Try to squeeze in through there. But that's like the best view that I've seen. Another way that we like to go is if we're watching other artists in other stages. The one that I like is on the left side. We just go along the rail because there's like a VIP area. It's like the beer gardens.
Oh, okay.
So if you try to go in the center and there's a fucking 100,000 people, it's hard to get through.
Yeah.
But if you stay along the fence, there's like a walkway because there's people going in and out. It's like along the fence. So we just keep going, even though it looks fucking packed. You just keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. And eventually you get to the front. To the front left, there's always a lot of room. And maybe you see it from the side, like the artist, and then like the screen. You see a lot of the big screen. But you get close, like if you're showing up late.
Oh, okay.
So that's like a good hack. And everyone goes to the right, and then it just bottles next on the right side. Because there's also another big stage on the right side of the main stage. The main stage is here, and on the right is another stage. So all those people come here. So this is super full.
Oh, okay.
But if you go on the other side, no one goes on the other side. So you just squeeze to the left side.
Damn.
Kind of like little hacks and shit.
So for like every year that you've went, it's the same setup every time?
Yeah, for the most part. So this last year they added a new stage, but for the most part, it's always kind of the same. The main stage always been in the same place, and then the other stage is called the outdoor theater. It's always been on the right of it, and then now they have like 10 stages, bro. So there's 10 artists playing at the same time.
Shit.
10 artists playing at the same time. So even if you don't like these artists, you
go find another stage.
Yeah, find another stage. There's interactive sponsored like tents or like pop-ups. They'll have like a Coca-Cola pop-up. You go in there, they give you some free stuff, and then it's like crazy like lights and shit. And then they had lentes Carrera, like those they're like expensive like Italian glasses. Oh, you go in there and then you could try them, and then you take some photos, and then you could give them back. Or if you really like them, you could buy them, but they're like $300, you know. But I mean, if you got money, you just fucking buy them. But they have shit like that. They had one where it was like one of those creamer for the coffee, like 10. I'm like, what? At the light. We walked in, and then it was free shots of espresso, so to just get energy. And then they put a little creamer, so
you can try it out.
Try out the different flavors of creamer.
That's funny.
They have one called Absolute Tent, so it's by the vodka brand, and it's literally there's always a DJ inside. So you walk in, there's AC, maybe 500 people fit, and then there's a bar. You gotta buy drinks and stuff, but if you don't want to be in the sun in the daytime, that's good. Like you just party with randoms, and then you get out and go to see an artist. Like, so there's always something to do, which is that's what's cool about it. You're there for 12 hours, you know. Some people don't like to go the 12 hours, but
like when is it actually open? Like at 12? You can walk
like
in
12.
at
12.
Damn. And then it ends like at what? At 12? It's like 2 in the
12
morning?
or 1.
Oh shit.
12
for 3 days? Oh man.
So it's 36 hours of music. That's why I said it's worth it, because if you're going to a concert, you're spending $100 per ticket or $100 plus parking, and you're getting 2 hours of entertainment. You're getting the artist, and that's it. Here you're getting 36 hours of entertainment. You're getting, if you really wanted to, you could watch like 10 artists per day. Yeah. That's kind of hard. Like I think I watch maybe 4 to 7 artists per day, realistically. Because a lot of times you have a plan. I'm going to go see this artist and this artist.
Oh, yeah. We definitely got to make a plan.
But then sometimes it's like, yeah, you know what? Like, let's just chill here. Or let's go something to eat. You might miss an artist. Or sometimes you don't know who's playing. That happens to me a lot because it's 150 artists on that lineup. Like, we talked about a few that we know, but there's artists that
I know those little names. I gotta read them all.
I don't know. There's some random DJs, some artists coming from all over the world. So sometimes you discover some badass artists. Like, let's say you want to see, you're waiting for Post Malone or whoever's gonna play, and you show up to the artist before,
Yeah.
So then you're watching the artist before, and then you're like, damn, the artist was pretty sick. And then you start following them or knowing about them because before, like, you don't know about them.
Yeah.
And then what the worst part is, like, as you get older or like time passes, you're like, fuck, I wish I was a fan of the artist when they were there because
I
now
get you. Yeah.
that's the worst feeling.
You're like, he was there, and
he was there, and I didn't see that fool. Damn,
I was hoping that Eddie Zuko was on the lineup, but I haven't seen all of the names yet. Because I know he was there last year. I'm trying to see Eddie Zuko.
Well, Eddie Zuko was last year, but they never bring back the same people.
Oh, okay.
Like the next year. Maybe next year they'll bring them, but it is never like back to back.
Oh, okay.
It's rare unless something or a special guest or something. But they try to change it so that way, you know, it's always a new experience. And Coachella also launches tours and launches like, it's like the best promotional thing. So there's like, I don't know, I have the data with me, but there's like people who have the charts of, if you're at Coachella, your streams go up by a certain amount, your followers on social media go up by a certain amount.
Yeah.
So all these artists
grow like crazy.
Yeah, they grow like crazy. So because all the people watching on YouTube, the people watching it live, all the media, you get put on the Coachella playlist, like everything goes up crazy.
You're popping.
Yeah, so imagine like right now, every artist that's on that lineup, they're all getting hit up right now by PR fucking companies to do fucking radio podcasts and
like, we need you here, we want you here.
Just because, you're playing Coachella, you know?
Dude, that would be the life for sure. Be like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, no. Just fucking... They got to do more, like, some local stuff. I've always... Again, no locals this year. They
no locals?
I don't know that I know.
I know that... didn't Giselle Wu do it one year?
Yeah, there's been a few locals. Yeah. So, in 2019, there was a band called Ocho Ojos.
Oh, yeah. They
played at Coachella 2019. And then Giselle Wu was going to play in 2020, but then it got canceled. They played at 2022.
Oh, okay.
And then Danny Lux in 2023, but he was already famous, you know.
Bro, that's so dope.
So it's doable. And then Queens of the Stone Age, I think they're from Palm Desert or something. They're like
Queens of the Stone Age. I was at a studio one time, and I just finished a podcast, and they were walking in when I was walking out.
Oh, really?
What? That's crazy. I was like, dude, these guys are like famous and shit. What the fuck?
What was the studio or what? Oh, like a recording studio?
Recording studio, yeah. It was like, it's called 3M Studios. And I rented out a room, but it was basically a studio for like bands specifically. So like big rooms, kind of like this one, and like one mix room. And it's like a bunch of mics for like the drums and all the other instruments. So it's pretty cool. And I thought, like, when the guy said that, like, oh, yeah, you know Queens of the Stone Age? I was like, what? I know the name, but I've never, like, seen them, you know?
I wouldn't know what they look like.
Yeah, I didn't know what they look like. When he said that, I was like, are you sure? But, yeah, it was them. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, that's that's what it is. It's everybody... We look at, like, the famous artists and shit, and it's like... But it's, like, just people. They're doing the same shit we're doing. Yeah. It's just that they got better marketing, and they got a better team to promote their shit. And, of course, you know, sometimes fucking... You get lucky or go viral, but a lot of times it's like a good collective effort or marketing. That's what I've been noticing, bro. Just marketing.
You know what's really weird? When I meet artists that I've looked up to, like I've met pretty much every artist besides like the huge ones, but like the artists that I'd be looking up to, like as far as indie and trying to grow, but like for myself also. And I meet them in person, and I'm like, "Yo, you're so normal." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I don't come off like a fanboy or nothing. Yeah. Like I say what's up, talk to them and stuff, and it makes me think like, man, I feel like I'm just like you, you know. But it's just like how we were saying, like they're major consistent, or you know, they already had their fan base or whatever was happening, you know. Because like I had asked like a lot of my favorite guys and girls just like questions about how to grow. And it's all the same stuff. It's pretty like not generic, but it's like the same thing. It's like, oh, just keep going. Like, you know, if people unfollow you because you post the same thing or you post a niche, then it's like, okay, even if they unfollow you, you're going to have more followers, the ones that do want to watch that or whatever you're doing, you know? So I was just like, all right. But I just think it's crazy how I assume and then it's not like what you would imagine, like they're just so normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you ever had that, because I've never been in the room with like famous people up until like really pushing and getting into rooms and talking to people, and just eventually you meet someone who's like major big, and you're just like, bro, you're so normal. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but who knows?
No, I mean it's they're normal because everybody's human. Everybody's the same. We're all the same fucking monkey people. Dog. We're monkeys. We're animals. But I think overall, it really is what you said, or what the advice they gave you is just post the shit. And for me too, like I post a lot of content, and then I get in my own head. I'm like, oh man, I'm posting too much. Oh man, I should do this. But it's like, no, like the action, or I do a lot. You know what happens to me is I watch a lot of videos on how to make better content, how to post content, how to do this, how to do that. Yeah. But it's dumb. I mean, of course they help. But the whole point is, instead of watching 10 minutes, watching on how to post, just post.
Oh, yeah. And
I was like, oh, I'm so dumb sometimes. Like, I get caught in my own head or the world. No, just post. Stop watching shit and just post more. The best thing that could happen, you go viral. The worst thing is you're still growing.
Just still posting.
You're posting and you're growing. And to be honest, a lot of times is we get lost in the own, because people follow celebrities too.
Yeah.
So they don't even see your stuff. And that's something I realized, because I would get people liking my shit from like 2-3 days ago. And I was like, oh, they're barely getting on their feed. Certain people will get it right away, but certain people don't get it right away. Because like for me personally, I follow a lot of artists, like famous artists, or like I follow like the Rolling Loud page or these things. So I'm getting their shit all the time because they have, they're always
consistent
in there.
Crazy, yeah.
And then I'll see like your stuff will pop up, or Mills or other people, and I'm like engaged with that stuff, but I don't see it all the time.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm just showing you different shit. But if you're posting more, then maybe you'll see your stuff more.
Yeah.
And that's the only way. Like the other way is paid. So if you got money to promote, then promote. But if you don't have money, if you got time, just post more. And I've been seeing Gary Vee talk about it for years. Like, post 3 to 5 times a day. And it sounds crazy, but I bet right now, do you have folders on your phone with like a shitload of content? You probably do.
Right now, yes.
You should be posting all of that, bro.
I have like a whole plan of like, okay, 2 videos one day, 3 videos, 2 videos. Because I don't want to like just post it all, But I kind of have like a roadmap for the months leading into the next year. So like that's why I have so many. But yeah, like kind of like what you're saying, like, oh, just post instead of like watching all these long videos about what you should be posting or how you want it to look or whatever.
But also post old performances and shit, like
like repurpose old content,
content, interviews,
kind of like the feed, because it's not like everybody's seen it.
Nobody's seen it.
Yeah, just
even if they've seen it, they haven't seen it.
Yeah,
like, or you ever see like a video of like Kanye or like a motivational video, and you're like, oh, that's a good video, and then like 6 months later or a year later, you see it again, you're like, oh, that's a good video.
Hell yeah.
But it happens all the time because people are posting those interviews, but we don't post our own interviews. I don't do that enough either. So I have folders. I'll show you, bro. I have
millions of millions.
So I have a folder with Desert Underground, bro. It has 1,000 photos and videos.
Damn, bro.
And that's not even all of it. I don't even have the recent shit. That's just interviews, fucking little photo shoots. I have one Coachella. This one doesn't have
so much space on your phone, bro.
No, I pay for fucking cloud.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
So the videos, if I want to share it, it would have to like download it first, and then so it offloads it, but it gives you like a preview. But that, for example, like that's what I started realizing barely like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I have all this content. Those 1,000 fucking photos on my phone should be getting posted weekly instead of sitting on my phone getting nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm like, oh shit. And then La Russo's that one opened my mind again. Like, oh,
La Russo,
so
bro.
Stupid, bro. Like, just post more the shit you already have. Yeah. Just post. And of course, you want to hook the audience. So another thing I noticed is the algorithms now, they feed certain people like the post, like you probably get recommended random shit you don't even follow, and it shows you
I get some random shit sometimes.
Yeah, or like if you're watching reels, and you'll get random reels because you don't know what's coming, like you can't see the preview. So always pretend that nobody knows who you are. and people are online for entertainment or to laugh or to something. So when you scroll, it's a video you performing, but add some context like the year, 2022 at this city, and then the name of the song.
That's where I'm at right now.
All that.
Nobody knows me.
Exactly.
And I'm just gonna keep.
So every time someone scrolls,
know me,
yeah, no, for sure,
you're gonna see it over and over.
Well, even if people know you, like let's say you're performing a song, they don't even know the song you're performing. You're like, oh, I've heard of that song before, but let's say they scroll and it's a reel of you performing No Handout, and then you put the name, No Handouts, performing at Desert Underground or performing at Bards or performing at whatever. When they scroll, all the context should be on that video because pretend nobody knows who the fuck you are. Yeah, that's and then the next one, you're like an interview or like a good podcast clip. Try to add subtitles to it. Just try to think like, if I was scrolling and this shit came into my feed, is it entertaining or like curiosity or what's the hook? You know, things like that. So I've been kind of repurposing my old videos with like a little hook, things like that. So that's, but volume.
Yeah, bro. It is tough sometimes, but I think like obviously like, you know, that brings me to like when one of the big homies, because I had met Kato on the track and Futuristic. It's called the Sound and Vice tour. So went to Arizona, got to meet them, and just basically asked them questions about whatever you want about independent artists, like what it's like or whatever, how to make it, whatever you have, you can ask them, right? And one dude asked Futuristic. He's like, but what if I'm not into content creation? Can I still be an artist? And he said no. And he's like, because, you know, you got to think of it like your job. Like if you don't go to work, you know, you're not going to get paid. You're going to lose your job, right? You're going to get fired. So like if you're not going to go home and work on your craft as being an artist, and posting is like the least you can do, right? You're not going to show up to your own job, bro. And when he said that shit, I was like, fuck, he's fucking right. Like, is it really going to kill you to post once or twice a day?
Exactly. It takes 10 minutes, bro.
It's really
we spend that time on social media. Like, I bet if someone listens to his video, pulls out their phone. You're listening right now. Pull out your phone, check your data. How much time do you spend on Instagram and on TikTok? The phone tells you. If you spend an hour on TikTok, it's fine to spend an hour on TikTok, but you should have been posting at least twice and then watch fucking whatever video.
When he said that, I was like, I mean, he's not lying. He's not wrong.
Yeah, and then it's like,
and I felt kind of dumb for a second. I was like, wow.
And also like,
but that's why I was there, you know?
Yeah.
To learn. That's
it. It's people are on social media no matter what. People are on social media scrolling no matter what. They should be watching your videos.
Yeah.
That's the mindset.
Stop.
And the engagement doesn't matter. Of course it matters. More people like and comment and share, you know?
The dopamine.
It's a good dopamine hit, but at the end of the day, it's your image. Like, you post 100 videos, people are scrolling. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't, but they're seeing you. 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 You just want to be little by little. Just I always think of like a spider web or like a tree. You're a tree. You're a tree.
You're
a fucking tree. So the tree's right here. You start posting content and like the branches. They're reaching more people, the little leaves, and it just gets bigger and bigger. The more you post, you were talking about you've been on one newspaper article. Yeah. And that's another one too, is if someone Googles your name right now, it's going to show up your albums, the one article, your social media. But let's say you do this podcast and 100 podcasts and you're doing this and this.
All kinds.
And in 6 months, when they Google your name, now there's those albums and maybe new albums, new singles, new collabs. Now it's like your search results, you know, like sometimes it's like on Google shows you how many search results. Yeah. Let's say right now there's 1,000 MCKG, Gabriel, Greenskull, like everything you do. There's 1,000 searches. Then you do more shit, you get more podcasts, boom, boom. Then it's 10,000. Then it's 100,000. But the only way it grows if you do more shit.
You just gotta do more shit.
You just gotta do more shit. So the way your name keeps growing on the interwebs, you know?
Yeah.
The interwebs. Sound like a 50-year. That's it.
For real, huh?
Yeah,
it makes sense, you know? I think it just comes down to that. Like, just Nike the shit, bro. Just do it.
Just do it. You know? Nike the shit. Put that in a T-shirt.
Just do it, bro. It's tough sometimes, but just fucking do it.
This album, let's talk about the album.
All right.
Where did the cover come from?
This cover? So basically, the cover is...
you make it with AI?
Yeah, I made it with AI. I pretty much just described what it what I was doing when I was about 18, 19. So like the album is it's kind of like a concept album where I'm just talking about I go for a walk, and this whole album is just like my thoughts and a little bit of sadness, I guess. But it's just like an accumulation of like sad songs and thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So throughout the album, I tell a story about how I start the night being positive, and then towards the end of the night, I'm not very positive. But I go for a walk to think about, like my problems, just kind of like be alone. And that's what depicts on the album cover right there is me, Green Skull,
Walking at night.
walking around at night. Because that's what I used to do. I used to walk just in the dark, bro, all alone.
Oh, at night? You would just
just alone. I'll turn off my phone and then just go walk. I don't know why, but for like when I was younger, it would just help me feel like I would catch myself, I don't know, I guess more grounded, I guess. Or like I'll turn off all the noise, like no phone, so nobody can contact me. It's just me and the earth, me and like the noises or just my thoughts. And then eventually I'm good, It's just a way to like relieve stress, I guess.
No, and walking helps your brain think of your ideas and everything.
Yeah.
Just it helps everything develop. Because
Yeah.
it is a lot of times the noise that you said is just the phones and this.
Yeah.
You're talking to people. It's like sometimes you just need to disconnect because it's not natural for humans to just be consuming all this dopamine and everything they feed
Over
us.
time.
It's just crazy, and you forget about the little things. You forget about your family. Sometimes you forget about this. You forget about that.
Yeah.
The important shit because it's like, oh fuck, let me reset a little bit. Let me think about the perspective. I've been going on walks. I go to walks in the park and not that often, and I need to be more consistent. But that's my favorite, bro. Going on walks, and I just fucking
no music either. I just literally just walk, and I try to stay away from like at that time because I don't really go walking around in the dark anymore. But at that time, I try to stay away from like light pollution. Like all I want is the moonlight. That's it.
So you go like in the desert and shit.
I'll go far, bro. Like I used to.
You're not scared of snakes and shit?
Hell yeah. Like, there was some times where I was like walking and I'm like, the fuck am I doing? Like what if I die? No one's gonna know.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. It was a way just for me to think and be alone. But the album is called Don't Think About It. And it's all the song titles are topics about things that I didn't want to think about. And actually this album was not even gonna come out. I kind of just sprung it out of nowhere before the end of the year just because I felt different about it over time, because this has been done for like 2 years.
Oh, you've had it for a long time.
Yeah, because I felt like it was too personal, so I just didn't want people to like, I don't know, look at me a different way, I guess. So yeah, it's called Don't Think About It.
I listened to it the other day, and my favorite song was Lonely Road.
Hell yeah. That's why it's the first song.
The first song. That song was badass.
Hell yeah.
And then also those skits, you just like change you're the one talking, you just change your voice or what? Like,
yeah, so like, pretty much it's just me talking.
Because it's you talking as your persona, no? Like Greenskull versus MCKG type of thing.
So like this album is pretty much Greenskull. That's why it's like a deeper voice. It doesn't really sound like me. Mm-hmm. And it's like things that I probably wouldn't say out loud, because I'm talking.
So that voice different. Is Greenskull.
Yeah.
Okay. And Greenskull, MCKG, why do you have like two?
That's funny because so basically MCKG, so
is it like Slim Shady Eminem type thing?
Yeah, it like became that eventually.
Having your own.
Yeah. Like, so basically, Greenskull is like the dark side, like I don't give a fuck side. But basically, it wasn't always like that. MCKG was my first rap name, and then eventually people, because I had my podcast, and before the podcast I had a radio show, and when they put me on air, they were like, we don't want to call you MCKG. We need something more attractive. So I just said Greenskull, and then I became DJ Greenskull from that point forward. And then eventually, it just worked out, I guess. My Instagram handle, Gabriel Greenskull Podcast. I had Greenskull Beats. I was selling beats. I was like, you know what? Like, and then people got me confused. Like, they're like, oh, MCKG. And then another group of people will call me Greenskull. They're like, I can't find your music, but it's because they're looking me up as Greenskull. So now I have both names. So if you look up Greenskull, you're going to find me. And if you look up MCKG, you're going to find me. So it's the same. It's just, It's just some songs are like darker. Some songs are just me, regular.
Yeah. Now that's actually good because then you could you could try different things because
Yeah.
you're two different characters.
Hell yeah, bro. It's
Yeah,
like Mac
story.
Miller. It's like Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Delusional Thomas. You know,
What's your favorite song on the album?
it's a tie between all of them. You know, but all jokes. I think 2022. No, 2020. That's my favorite.
Oh, 2020 was good.
Yeah, that's my
I remember
favorite
that.
Because I feel like I really went in on like, I liked it because there's no drums, and you could just hear exactly what I'm saying, and you could hear like the emotion and everything that I'm spitting. So yeah, 2020 for sure is my favorite one.
So you've been working on this one for 2 years, and you already had it made it for 2 years, or you
Yeah,
just kind of put the songs together, or what's the
bro.
process like? When you say it's been done, you already had this whole project has all these songs, or did you have, let's say, well, right now it's 18 tracks, including like the skits. So did you have like 40 songs to choose, and you pick these 18, or how did that
Pretty
process work?
much. So like I had thought, these songs are a little personal. Maybe I'm just making them for me, so like in the vault.
A way for you to express yourself.
Yeah, just for me to listen to, And then over time, I was like, you know what? I want to drop something. I haven't really dropped an album since, I think, 2020. And I'm like, dude, like, I got to do something, Because, like, I got good music. It's just a lot of it's personal because that's where I was at the time, And so the accumulation of songs, I just decided, because it wasn't even an album. I just decided I'm going to make it into an album. So I put all like the saddish vibes and like nostalgic, maybe some people could relate to vibes, put it all together. And then I just thought of a name, and I think the name was perfect because these are all songs and topics that I didn't want to think about or talk about. So yeah, Don't Think About It. That's the name.
That was that's why you chose it like that.
Yeah.
Is there any other titles that you were thinking about?
Yeah, I was thinking like corny stuff, bro.
Like what?
Like fuck. I think I thought of one like moonwalking. No, that's stupid. Like what? Because I was just thinking I'm walking in the nighttime or whatever. I was thinking of a bunch of different dumb names, but Don't Think About It sounded way better. Because I feel like when you see it, you're like, don't think about it. Then you see like a character and the butterfly following the character. So it's pretty cool.
Have you tried damn, I just got the idea, like you made this with AI. You could upload the images. I forgot what it's called, but you can animate them.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, let me show you.
Oh shit, you already did. You should post all of them, like every single lyrics.
That's
every
next.
single.
That's next, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I got lyric videos. I got everything,
planned.
bro.
My
Yeah,
bad,
it's all
my bad,
planned
my
out.
bad.
But on Spotify, you could see it all. So like for example, you know,
it's because.
you can see.
Oh, that's hard.
See, like
It's because I have a YouTube Music.
Oh, okay.
So I listen to and YouTube Music is just.
So see, I was like regular.
So those. So how does that work? You upload individual files to Spotify for each song?
Yeah, so pretty much you can any song specifically, you could put your own
Little graphic.
background graphic, yeah.
You should upload every single one of those graphics, like on TikTok or even on Instagram every day, like a little lyric video, like just looping it.
I will say, like, I've been posting consistently on TikTok, but bro, I keep getting flagged. I don't know what's going on. I keep getting flagged, and then because it got flagged, they muted it. So you can't even hear the song. But it will say, like, oh, replace the song. Like, they'll give you an option, like, oh, pick a different song. And I'm like, what?
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I got these. But for sure, like, more lyric videos, all of that, like, different, like, walking in the moonlight and stuff.
Yeah, that's so sick. That shit looks fucking badass.
Yeah, you'll see I got some more stuff. Stuff.
Just keep.
But yeah, I had to animate it, bro, because it,
Yeah,
you gotta make it. Sick. It's a story.
Now you get the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why. And I feel like you have a lot of fucking content on your phone. Like, just keep posting more.
Oh yeah.
Post 2 to 5 times on Instagram every day. Like, people wake up and the first thing they do is pick up their phone. They pick up their phone at 9 a.m. They pick up their phone at 11.
Real,
they pick up their phone at their school. They pick up their phone when they're at home. They pick up their phone when they're going to sleep. Just fucking
100%.
always be on there. And then
keep going.
Some of them could be the music. You promote the music. But other times is those podcast clips. Or like, I like when you do those. You do good hooks when you're like, and then you always turn to your chair and shit.
Thanks,
just
man.
more of that shit.
I was doing some like dumb green screen stuff. I don't know if you saw those videos.
No, that shit works, and that gets engagement because it's like what, and then just keep doing
It's
more.
an Easter egg too. If you watch the green screen, it's a music video that'll be coming out pretty soon.
And you're working on music videos right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dark shit.
Non-stop.
Don't
That's
think
the
about
fucking
it.
game.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we're moving, man. Hell yeah.
No, I like it. That's what I told you. I checked it out. I don't know when you told me, oh, check out the album. I was already listening to it.
Oh hell
Or
yeah.
I texted you. Yeah,
That's
I
sick.
forgot. I don't even know what day it was. I'm lost.
Yeah, it gets progressively a little darker as you keep going. Like it gets like, all right, we're chilling, we're learning about what this is, and then you go towards the end and you're like, oh shit, okay, this is weird. But it's I like it because it's a story.
And then like performances. Do you have any performances coming up to promote or just to?
Actually, no, not any performances lately. Not much has came up, but when I do, yeah, I got some ideas. I want to do like not just like small things, like I'll still do like the Bart Lounge and all that stuff. But as far as like performing with like props and everything, I have some ideas to actually
What
make
about
it
for
like
this
an
album? You
experience.
should plan like a listening experience for this.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. Just the spot, like I don't know exactly where I would place everybody, and like because I had thought about something intimate just at my pad, like the close friends and all that.
Well, we could do it at the house. Fuck it. That's underground.
Shit, I'm down.
It's set up right now, dog.
I'm down,
Like,
bro.
we just had a comedy show. It was like 40 people. It was perfect. So it's not too big. Because when you have a huge show, it's just so much
Nice
headache. But if we have something intimate, like it'd be kind of cool. If you want.
Yeah, dude. Shit, I'm down. Just get everyone
Call
there.
everybody right now.
We'll talk about it. You heard it, man. Listening party. I'm with it.
Listening experience. Don't think about it. Coming soon.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Let's not think about it. Just fucking do it.
And that's kind of why I named it that too. It's kind of like Nike, like don't or just do it,
Yeah.
Like don't think about it.
Just do it.
That's kind of my mindset. That's why like randomly I posted the album because I didn't even really talk about I'm gonna post one.
Just posted it.
It was literally like I woke up and then I looked at my music and I was like, dude, the fuck am I doing? I don't have nothing new to really post. And I was like, nah, I gotta do something, bro. Like I gotta do something. So that's why I just put it all together in the vault. Kind of like how you said, there's tons and tons of different songs that I have that I've experienced because I've even jumped into like different genres, but I just didn't really find much success. Like I've tried reggae, I've tried rock, EDM. I still do EDM music and stuff, but that's still a learning process for all that. But I'll be trying, man. But hip hop is obviously like my spot. But who knows?
You should focus on at least the way I've seen. I go to a lot of concerts and it's always like the way I see is like you should focus on making the most entertaining fucking 30-minute set. I don't know. Like I always see these artists, they do certain songs and do this, and they have a dance sequence. There's like just like some crazy shit. But like, how can I entertain people, or just for those 20 minutes, whatever you said, or like don't think about it. Like, I know sometimes it's like 15 minutes, you don't have time. Like it's like, oh fuck, let me just do a few songs. But like
you could though, you could cram a lot into it. If you really sit and think about it, you could.
You could, yeah, like you should, because that's the big opportunity. Sometimes I become fan of a lot of artists when I see them live. Like, oh shit, and then like you do some crazy shit on stage. You give people like a whole performance, and then record it, and then it's content, and the people there, and then it's just everything, just more energy. Everything's energy. Just put out more energy, and the universe gives it back. Like it's natural selection. We're all connected through
natural
energy.
Selection,
somehow,
man. You know what was sick? I saw on your Desert Underground show, Iram tagged me on it where it was like his set and he put Juice Moves acapella on it.
I know that shit.
And I was like,
there.
Damn, I feel like it's because I forgot that my cousin was fighting that day.
Oh, nice.
And so
where does he fight?
He was fighting in Long Beach.
Like a boxing or MMA? Or
MMA, yeah.
Oh, MMA.
So I think it was Long Beach. And yeah, so I was like, he had hit me up. Iram hit me up, and I was like, yeah, I want to go. But then my cousin was like, yo, he's fighting. And I'm like, dude, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. But then he sent me that, and I was like, dude. And he put me on the list, and I was like, my bad, Iram. Appreciate you, Iram. My bad, bro. But yeah, it was sick, bro. And I encourage anyone, you guys want to take my vocals, go ahead. Make some dope shit, I want to see it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, and that's it. It's like that. Like going back to your brand, your image, your artistry is spreading now.
Yeah.
That was mixing it here.
I know. I was like,
People are sharing
killed
this.
it, bro.
Like the
Killed
juice,
mix.
I saw that juice fucking video is fucking badass. You should keep promoting
yeah.
that one. Keep promoting it.
No, yeah. I'm still pushing it.
If millions of people haven't heard it, keep promoting. The video's
Yeah.
badass.
You know what's
how's the
funny,
video doing?
bro?
It was doing pretty good, no?
It's doing good, yeah. But you know what's weird is like I be doing a lot of not paid promotion, I guess. You know those guys who go on like YouTube and they're like, oh, you know, send me an email, and if you get on the list early or whatever, then we'll play it live and they'll react to it.
Our reaction.
Yeah.
People?
One dude, he was reacting to Juice Smooth's music video, and he was capping on it, bro, just talking shit. But what's funny is that he was singing along to it. And so I clipped that one part and I posted it. And then he got mad at me because I posted it like he liked it. I made it seem like he liked it. And then I guess he was mad because he didn't like it. I don't know. But I'll be doing like a lot of those. Like I'm trying to get him like live reactions because it was a live YouTube, I guess. Like a live.
Yeah, like a
YouTube
live stream.
Yeah. But I'm trying to do more like that. Or just promote in general. Because I feel like Juice Moves could still go further. I have an idea for Juice Moves also to get into like those Friday night, what is it, in Indio? Friday nights food trucks or something?
India food truck, yeah.
I think it's Friday night, right?
India food truck Friday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a little idea.
What do
Tell
you
you off camera though.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about
You'll
it.
see. I got an idea. Small one.
Yeah, for sure. No,
Yeah.
like let's talk about it. So, well, and Gabriel, thank you for coming to the podcast. Anything else? Check out Don't Think About It on streaming platforms.
Check it out. Don't think about
Spotify.
it. We got the new merch.
Merch
we got
coming out.
necks and hoodies. You know, the Oxford Blue.
Oxford Blue
Yeah,
hoodies. Oxford Blue hoodies.
Natural selection. You know, appreciate you having me.
No, for sure, bro.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll have you on more often. You know,
Yeah.
Just keep fucking grinding it
I think
out. and-
when we go to Coachella, we should come back.
yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
talk
We'll
about
do
the
a Coachella
experience.
recap.
We're like,
We'll hang out
"Dude,
for
I'm
sure.
dead. I'm tired. You know, because I feel like it's gonna be crazy. I've only been to one festival, and it was LBC, and that shit was packed. And I'm assuming Coachella's way bigger than that. So
It's way bigger, but like I told, there's so many stages that a lot of times it's not that. Only like for the main headliner starts
Yeah.
getting. Everyone wants to see the main headliner, you know. So it starts getting. But we'll get you all the good tips. Bro.
oh yeah, I'm gonna be ready.
All right. See you guys next time.